Hi everyone, and welcome back again to Pink Lady Beauty. Today we are doing a cut crease using the Morphe palette. I'm calling it the Orange Golden Eye. I have primed already my skin with moisturizer and oils and a primer using Catrice Dewy Primer. Right now I am putting on Too Faced Born This Way Almond Shade foundation. That's one of my favorites. Let's go. Make sure to get it all over yourself or your face. It's one of my favorite foundations to go to because it's a full face and it's really gonna stand out and make your face look flawless with this look. Next, we're going in with a Morphe C1.25 concealer. I got that one in the Ipsy bag. So I didn't buy this one, but it's actually very good just to get it under the eye, the nose, the chin, and the forehead for some highlight and the coverage as well. I do put it on my lids to prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow, so the eyeshadow will last longer. Next, we're going in with the highlight and the contour sticks by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one we are using the banana foundation stick and the fawn contour stick. And if you just blend it in, I'm using the Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush, which is actually pretty good for spreading through the contour and the highlight. Just make sure blend well with this look. Now that's the shade Banana that I'm going in with by Anastasia. I'm just doing the highlight portion of it. So under the eye, the bridge down the nose. Now it is a foundation stick, so you can use this as a foundation. I'm just using it as a highlight and a contour portion. Now that's the Morphe Warm Up palette that I'm using for today. Now the first shade that I'm going in with will be Rosie, and that's the crease that I'm putting in the crease and just above the crease. That's a pretty pigmented color. That's quite nice. Now we'll list all the products below and also all the brushes that I'm using. The one that you see there will be the that's the e.l.f. brush. That's a really nice color. I didn't realize it was a little more pinky than I wanted. I wanted an orange, but I made it work. Next, I'm going in with the color VOWS, and that's just going right into my crease. That one's a nice orange, like a darker orange. So blend that well. Now this look is will need to be, I mean, it took me really an hour and a bit to actually do this look. I speed it up for you, but it's quite precise, so make sure you're blending all the colors together and continue blending until you reach the desired look, because it's quite pigmented and it's quite bold. So next I'm going in with the color Russet, and that's going in the outer corner and in the crease. I'm just shifting it back to the crease and going blending forward motion, you know, back and forth to achieve that shape that you see on the in the eye there. Now don't worry about the fallout, don't worry about that can be cleaned up, and also the harsh edges, that will also be cleaned up at the end, but just make sure you're blending very well with this look. Now that one I'm going in with a little bit more russet. Now I'm just taking a fluff dome brush and just cleaning up the edges, so just to get the harsh lines out, so it all looks blended together. Now here I'm doing the cut crease, so I've just taken the Morphe concealer on a flat brush, and I'm just putting it on my eyelid. Just make sure you use a brush for this, because you do need a precise hand with it, and just go slowly to make sure to get the whole lid up to the crease area, so that we will be using another shade. And I do the same thing with the other side. It really makes the shade pop, and the look it really makes it more bold. Now this one I am going in with the color Fascinating on the lid. It's the deep gold color. Just make sure to blend it well and to cover all of the concealer as well. So I'm just blending it all together, going in with Russet, and I'm also using the color Bay on the crease as well. So both Russet and Bay I'm working in the outer corner, and a little bit on the shimmer shade that we just put in, which is Fascinating, the gold one. I'm just blending it, make sure that it all kind of comes together. There's no harsh lines between the concealer and the shades that we put around it. So it just creates a cohesive look. If you need to add more shade, do that, because you might lose some pigment while you're doing the look. Now I'm doing the same thing on my lower lash. I'm using the color Russet and Bay on the lower lash, just to deepen it and to make it more pronounced, my eye. and to keep the look bold. Make sure you are connecting the edges from the outer corners so that it kind of looks complete and even. Just work it in. I'm using the e.l.f. smudger brush. It's really nice because it actually gets in there and smudges it really nicely, and it's not a large brush, so it works. Now I'm using this, the new color I got in my Ipsy bag. It's by Wonder Beauty. It's in the shade Bouquet. It's a golden color. And I thought I would just deepen the gold color that I had already on the lids by putting that on just to make it more sparkly. I'm using Stila liquid eyeshadow in Golden Eye. That's a really nice sparkly color. It really makes the lids pop. Now, I would say with the Stilas, they really are pigmented, and they only are pigmented when you're applying them on a shadow already or a concealer, because I have tried them on their own with just my naked eye, and it doesn't really work because the shimmers are not there. But once you apply it on a shadow or concealer, it really pops. Now I'm applying the color Prime on the brow bone just for some highlight. Now I'm going in with a Tarte eyeliner in Sex Kitten. Now that one is a black eyeliner, and I'm just working it in. For some reason I had some trouble with this particular eyeliner on the shadows, but usually it glides on pretty smooth. Just get as close to the eyelash as possible and do a little bit of a wing. Now it's up to you. You can go completely bold with the eyeliner, or you can just do what I'm doing. And I also will be putting the eyeliner on the tear ducts. Sorry, not the tear ducts. The bottom lash, the inside of it, the waterline. There you go. Just to deepen the look and to make it more sexy, I guess. Now I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. And I keep going off camera, which is not exactly flattering, but I do apologize for that. Now I'm going to be bronzing my face using the Physician Formula bronzer. Now again, I will link everything down below, exact colors and things like that. Or I will list it down below, I should say. And I am using the Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush again for this. It's actually a really nice brush to blend things out, and not just using foundation, but I have used foundation with it, which is quite nice, but using the bronzers and highlighters and contours really works with that brush as well. Now I'm going in with a highlighter by Estate, and it's called Dewy Lit. It's quite nice too. I got that in the Ipsy bag as well. And it's a really pigmented highlighter. It works really nice. I'm just hydrating my lips with the lip balm. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Crayon lipstick, or lipstick crayon in Berry, I believe, but I will link it down. Actually, no, that's not Berry. That's the nude lips that I've done the other video. Now I'm using that as a lip liner and lipstick. I'm going in on top of that with the NYX Butter lipstick. And I'm putting a little bit of the golden eyeshadow by Wonder Beauty in Boutique, just to give it a little bit tie in with the look. And over that I'm going in with a Clinique gloss, just to make the lips really dewy and shiny and glossy. Works with the look really well, I think. And I'm using that Estate highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes just to make them pop a little bit more. Now I am going in with the NYX brush. It's an ombre brush in like a peachy color. It's quite pigmented as well. As you can see there, I'm going to have to be taking it a little bit off. Yeah, there you go. But it's really nice. I think it works with the look. So we've got the orange tones, the gold tones, so the peach would work really well with this. Any peach blush will do. So I've popped off camera to put my lashes on. I'm just spraying myself with the Fix Plus, and that is the look. So that is my orangey golden eye look. Now you can wear at any point. I mean, I know we're staying in at this point, but I thought I'd just dress up for me to bring up my spirits. I think we need some inspiration these days. So that is the look. Hopefully you guys had fun, and hopefully you will be able to recreate this at home using the Morphe Warm Me Up palette. It's a really great palette for 35 shades, so you can really play around with it and to figure that out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like or subscribe. Leave a comment below as well so I know what your thoughts are. Be great. See you next time.